Greetings everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is Private Will, and tonight I wanted to start a series of video about the upcoming Battle of Gettysburg, which took place from July 1st to July 3rd, 1863. That's why I've got my little book here. Just pick one of my books. And I thought it would be fun to just replay the game, the battle with one of my games, just to show you how things went, what the battlefield looked like, what were the units involved during the battle, things of that nature, and try to explain as I'm playing how the real battle went compared to what's happening in my game, because obviously when you're playing a war game, as much as you try to play it historical, there's a good chance that you're probably gonna, at one point, things are gonna change. There's no avoiding it. So this video is just an introduction. I'm just gonna move my flags here. Sorry about that. It's just an introduction. It's gonna be the first one of probably, I think, 6 videos that I'm gonna be making for this anniversary of the Battle of Gettysburg, a very famous battle, especially in the war game fandom. Many of us have quite a few of these games based on Gettysburg. It's well known. Many of us have also read a lot of books about it and seen documentaries. So what was left for me to do was to decide which game I was going to use to make these videos. I do have quite a few of Gettysburg war games. I do believe that you can never have enough of them, the way I look at it. So I have a lot of them. I was checking out my shelf and I was wondering, so which one am I gonna play? And I figured, well, I think I'm just gonna go with one of my favorite ones, one of my favorite games of all time, and it's an easy one. It's the rules are not too complicated. It's easy to follow, and I think it's going to be interesting to play this. So I'm just going to change my book here, and I'm going to bring out my game. So I'm going to use Gettysburg, the 1988 version from Avalon Hill. As you can see here, it's the 125th anniversary edition. So it came out the year of Battle of Gettysburg. Been 125 years in the past. It's a fairly famous game in the wargaming world. Quite a lot of gamers have it. It's easy, it's fast, it's fun. The rules are not very complicated. Is it a perfect game? No, not really. Which I'm going to talk about while we're playing. It's the battle system is a little, I guess the best word would be strange. You can get some result in these games that don't really make a lot of sense as you roll the dice, especially when you're considered the scale involved and the units involved. But it's still a quick, fairly easy game. Usually we call that a very good introduction game for people who've never played a war game before. It's really easy to teach and very easy to play. You can play it in about 2 to 3 hours max, even if you're not very familiar with it, even if you need to reference the rules a little bit. Once you've known the game, I mean, it's something that you can go through pretty quickly. So I'm planning on making another video as introduction tomorrow, sort of a June 30th, 1863 kind of look back, just to set you up on where the things were at the evening before the battle began. And then I'm planning on making 3 videos, one on July 1st, one on July 2nd, one on July 3rd, as I'm playing the days of the battle, the first, second, and third day. Completely. I'm not gonna skip anything. I'm just gonna, because like I said, it's fairly fast game. The videos are gonna be probably a little bit longer. This first one here will probably be a little shorter, but some of the other ones might be a little bit longer, in the 45-50 minutes range, but I mean, not that much longer, I think. And then probably plan one more video on July 4th to sort of wrap up everything and kind of bring up to date what happened in the historical battle on that particular day, and what was the result of the battle. So I think it's going to be fun. I'm going to have a lot of fun for sure to play this for you and make the videos. I mean, I'm going to show you quickly here. This is the sheet for the rules. As you can see, not very extensive. It's very simple rules. There's a manual that comes with it, which gives background to the battles and the units involved, the commanders, and it's got some additional rules that you can use to make the game a little bit more, well, I won't say complicated, but just a little bit more fun, you know, once you're used to it. So I'm probably going to use some of these. Not a lot of counters, as you can see. Union here, Confederate here. Both sides have a order of appearance, which basically tells you at what moment your units enter the game for both sides. So I'm just gonna, probably not gonna see that during the game. I'm just gonna put it on the side and introduce the units as we go along. And then we've got, I still have the original Avalon Hill cards there. Bought this back in 1988. And then you've got the map. As you can see, not a very large map. Like I said, not a very intense game. It's pretty fairly easy. And everything's going to happen here. The town of Gettysburg is over here. And like I said, I'm going to set up the game. And tomorrow I'm going to record the June 30th, 1863 evening, just to position everything, let you know what was happening on that night and what was going to happen the following morning, and kind of set up the game. And then on July 1st, which is on Monday right now, this Saturday night, play the first day of the game. So I'll see you then on the next one. Hopefully you'll join me for that. It should be quite a lot of fun. I'm going to have a lot of fun playing this. It's one of my favorite games ever. I never get tired of playing it, even though it's not the most intense and the most in-depth war game that you could find. There are definitely better war games that you could play, but I find that it fits the video pretty well. It's like I'm going to set it up so that the camera is there, and it's should be quickly, and it's going to run pretty well. So hopefully you'll join me for that. It's going to be fun. So if you want to join, make sure you subscribe to the channel. I will greatly appreciate it. Leave a comment if you played this game before, if you have any idea of what I should be doing as a strategy for both sides. And so I'll see you tomorrow for the next video. Until then, stay safe, everyone.